King Jesus, King Jesus. Hey, this is another report about Bobbi Kristina Brown. Seems that after a few weeks of not hearing anything about Bobbi Kristina Brown, her maternal grandmother, 81-year-old Cissy Houston, updated fans, and she's the current heir to Bobbi Kristina's $20 million inheritance from her mother, Whitney Houston. Said that Bobbi Kristina Brown is irreversibly brain damaged. That is really no surprise there. She has been brain dead since January 31st incident when she was found face down in a bathtub full of water. In this article in the Daily Mail, headlines read, according to Cissy Houston, her brain damage is irreversible. Cissy Houston rubbishes Bobbi Brown's claim Bobbi Kristina is awake and says she is completely unresponsive. It says maternal grandmother Cissy Houston updated fans clarifying that her grandchild is no longer in a medically induced coma. But Cissy explained that her granddaughter is irreversibly brain damaged and unresponsive. Bobbi's 46-year-old father, Bobbi Brown, told fans in the Dallas concert on Saturday that Bobbi is awake. She is watching me. On Monday, his wife Alicia tried to clarify Bobbi Brown's statement, saying that Bobbi Kristina has made it out of ICU and opened her eyes. A source close to the Houston family shared that they have no idea where Bobbi is getting his information. The 22-year-old only child of late Whitney Houston was first hospitalized on January 31st after being face down and unconscious in the bathtub in a Georgia home. Now, they're listing her at 22 years old. Apparently, she had a dead birthday on March 4th. It says, Bobbi Kristina is no longer in a medically induced coma, according to her maternal grandmother, Cissy Houston, who spoke with People on Monday. The 81-year-old mother of the late Whitney Houston clarified the previous claims concerning her grandchild's life support and also dismissed Bobbi Kristina's father, Bobbi Brown's statement that she was showing signs of improvement. Cissy insisted that even though Bobbi is no longer in a coma, she is irreversibly brain damaged and said that only a miracle could save her. The medical condition regarding the 22-year-old aspiring singer has been at the center of much speculation due to conflicting statements from both the Brown's family and Houston estate. Bobbi Brown, 46, shocked fans on Saturday by revealing that Bobbi Kristina is awake during a Dallas concert on Saturday. And on Monday, the former New Edition hitmaker released an official statement about his child, writing, Bobbi Kristina's condition has changed and there has been improvement. In a new statement, Cissy Houston stated, I have just returned from visiting my granddaughter, Bobbi Kristina, in the hospital, and while she is no longer in a medically induced coma, she has a tracheotomy, and according to the doctors, she has global and irreversible brain damage and remains unresponsive. Meeting with the doctors and understanding that she can live in this condition for a lifetime truly saddens me, she added. We can only trust in God for a miracle at this time. Keep us in your prayers. On February 19th, Bobbi Kristina's doctors performed a tracheotomy to rearrange her breathing tube. She was in a coma for nearly 3 months since she was found face down and unconscious in the bathtub at a Georgia home on January 31st. Brown family lawyer Christopher Brown said in a statement, Bobbi Kristina's condition has changed since moving from Emory University Hospital, and there has been improvement. Doctors have indicated that she will have a long life. Bobbi Brown's lawyer Christopher Brown went on to state, However, Bobbi Kristina is presently embarking on a rehabilitation process, and the quality of her life will not be known for years to come. We thank everyone that supports Bobbi Kristina, and God is hearing our prayers. The latest clarification comes 2 days after Bobbi announced his daughter had awoken from her medically induced coma during his brief concert at the Verizon Theater in Texas. On Monday, Bobbi's second wife, Alicia Etheridge Brown, who is currently pregnant with the couple's second child, also released a statement about Bobbi Kristina. My husband made an attempt to correct the negative comments he must endure on a daily basis from both family and the public regarding his daughter's medical condition. He is encouraged by the steps that Bobbi Kristina has made since her hospitalization on January 31st, 2015. She has made it out of ICU, opened her eyes, and started a rehabilitation that will be long and hard. We will hold on to all the blessings God gives us to help her at this time, and we look forward to her having a relationship with her unborn sister as our family grows in love and faith. Adding, I just wish my husband could deal with this most painful and difficult time with people surrounding him who fully support and pray for Bobbi Kristina's recovery and only her recovery. Life is the most precious thing that we all have. Bobbi Kristina's aunt, Tina Brown, took to her Facebook page echoing a similar statement of Bobbi's on Saturday that has since been taken down. So many messages. I'm sorry I can't answer them all right now, but I will get to them later. Just allow me this time with my family. Yes, she woke up and is no longer on life support. God is good. Thanks for your prayers. Still a process, but she is going to be okay. While the Brown family have been falsely updating fans and followers about Bobbi Kristina's condition, sources close to the Houston side of her family have stated otherwise. She's in exactly the same condition she was when she went into the facility, an insider close to the Houston family told TMZ on Monday. They say there is minimal reaction and occasional eye blink. That's it. In March, the only daughter, Whitney and Bobbi, was moved from Emory Hospital, where she stayed for 2 months, to a rehabilitation facility in Atlanta. In late February, her doctors attempted to take her out of the medically induced coma, but she began having violent seizures and was placed back on life support. On March 25th, Cissy spoke to a New York radio station for an interview with host Shala Scott and said that her granddaughter is in the same condition. And you know, it's not a great deal of hope. We're praying. I cannot change a thing, so I'm praying. I cannot change a thing. So I'm asking everyone just to pray to the Lord, who we know can do something. If he does a miracle, thank God. If it happens the other way, I'm all right. Bobbi Kristina's mother, Whitney, was found face down and unresponsive in a bathtub in the Beverly Hills Hotel on February 11, 2012. So it looked like to me that Bobbi Brown is after the inheritance of Bobbi Kristina Brown that her mother left her is $20 million. It's due to go to Cissy Houston, who is 81 years old. So the gambit here is for Bobbi Brown to keep people believing that Bobbi Kristina Brown is still alive until maybe possibly Cissy Houston dies, and then he can bury Bobbi Kristina Brown and get the $20 million so he can live good. That's what it seems like to me, that this is all about the $20 million. How you gonna have a birthday after you've been drowned? This is really crazy. They fighting over money. It just seems like Cissy Houston at 81 years old is not so much concerned with the money as to hoping that God can create a miracle. And she is not so insistent that life support be terminated, because Bobbi Kristina Brown obviously cannot survive without life support. On the other hand, Bobby Brown seems to be trying to convince people that Bobbi Kristina Brown is improving so he can keep control of her money, which she's really not due to get hold of until she's 25. She just had a 22nd birthday while in the hospital, but they're hoping probably that Cissy Houston at 81 will probably pass before they declare Bobbi Kristina dead and Bobby Brown can get his hands on that inheritance.